how have I not preached on the word taste for joy? This is mind-blowing how obvious it is. The joy in being fast, the joy of making haste, and the joy of every taste. What do all of those words have in common? The AST double 20, the E equals 5. It's all joy. Think about it. Think about it. What does being fast, making haste, and every taste have in common for humans? Joy. The joy of God. The joy of being fast, the joy of making haste, and the joy of every taste. It's all pleasure. But it's mathematical. It's all in the letters. So look at the word taste. 20, 20, 25. You couldn't ask for more glaring fives. Just like the word food. Taste the food. Was the taste not to your liking? Make a change. Okay, make haste to taste. Okay, there. I had to preach it on record, so taste. Man, we might have to do, by the way, north, south, plus east, plus west equals love times 5. That was a word from the Lord, joy. We solved Will You Marry Me the other day. It divides by 5. It has joy at the center and the bookends. It's all very joy. The joy of God is in the streets. Okay, so let's do a quick programmatic search for all English words that contain, and this is a very famous foursome, especially related to food, east. Okay? You sate your appetite with the eats while sitting in your seat. It's a very famous foursome related to food. And then the word taste has those same letters on the end. Make haste to taste while sitting in your seat in front of the eats to sate your appetite. Whew. Bam. That is intelligence. By the way, I'm paving the way for mathematical rappers to give glory to the Lord with intelligent lyrics. Okay. So, contains string ASTE. Let's take a look. Wow, there's a ton. There's more than I thought. There is a ton. You see the joy of God in everything. Once you know what He's up to, it's wow. This is cool. Remember, the first of everything is always very special. You're going to love this. What's the very first English word in the entire dictionary that contains ASTE? Aftertaste. Wow. Why is that so great? Because after equals joy. They lived happily ever after. Ever equals after equals joy. The first word, I kid you not, in the English dictionary that contains aste is right there. Aftertaste. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. God is detailed. If you think I'm picky, no, God is pickier. If you think, we know the truth. Chefs, okay, God is the pickiest, most perfection. Okay. I'm already on fire here. The aftertaste. I mean, we people have been preaching for 1,000 years on how the food tastes and how the wine tastes. Jesus turned water into wine, and everyone said, I can't believe how good this stuff tastes. And you better believe the aftertaste of that wine was having them singing their head off for days because of Jesus. So, aftertaste. The 5s are in the street. And look at how the word after is so close to taste. You got the T, you got the A, you got... It's embarrassing. Embarrassing, embarrassing. Wow. Aftertaste. I don't need to say any more. I could perhaps taste something more, but I don't need to say anything more. But I will say more because there's so much to say. So, aftertaste and aftertaste. And then it forces you to learn new words because you're like, I have to know. Like, what is this guy? And how do I see the joy of God in this? Okay, so alabaster. Fine-grained, translucent form of gypsum, typically white, often carved into ornaments. So if I do an image search for alabaster, and then it relates, there's a lot of, yeah, I could definitely see a lot of joy in that. Okay. It's tear-jerking. Oh yeah, an aster. Next on the list is a flower. And we've been talking about flowers with 5 petals. So an aster, I wouldn't be surprised if asters had 5 petals. It comes from the Greek word for star. My Lord and my God. In biology, it's a star-shaped structure. Well, of course, because aster means star. a star-shaped structure forming during division of the nucleus of an animal cell. So if I do an image search for asters in flowerland, first of all, I glaringly see that the colors are paralleling joy. White, violet, yellow, pink. All of those words parallel the great 50, which equals joy. Literally, I'm staring at pure colors that parallel joy. In asters, I'm looking at yellow, also known as gold. I'm looking at, and gold and yellow parallel 50. I'm looking at white, yellow, just done. I'm looking at white, I'm looking at yellow, I'm looking at pink, I'm looking at violet. Those colors all parallel joy, and the name of the star, the flower, is an aster. This is a secret. Okay. Do you want to prosper in this world? You have to give whatever it is that you have as quickly as you can to whoever you can. I'm preaching to myself. Okay. So now, okay. As scientists study asters more, they will find 5s in the very structure of this guy. Obviously, the petals are too numerous to be just 5. But the colors are embarrassingly joy colors. Embarrassingly. Too obvious. Okay. Done. An aster. Oh, then an asterisk. Oh, because the word aster is a star, and then you have an asterisk on the keyboard. Okay, you have got to, and that's just loaded with 5s. Okay. An asteroid. Blaster, booster, breast, very obvious. Booster, or breasted, excuse me, broadcast. Okay. Easter, okay, the joy of Easter Sunday and all that. Faster, faster. Feaster, haste. There's so many. I'm just gonna have to be zippity. The master. Oh my gosh, the center of the word master. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So, the joy, the joy, the joy. Okay. I was thrilled. Aftertaste is the first on the list. Thrilling. More to come.